Hello, violin and viola players. It's a new year, and we're going to learn a new string. The string that we're going to learn next is the A string. So if you go in order, violins, you're thinking great G, Danes D, R, A, and that's your A string. The third string over. Violas, for you, you find your A string by thinking C, cats, G, go, D, down, and A, alleys. It's the last one over here on, or the fourth string, right? The skinniest, highest pitched string. And that's where you would set up your fingers for the A string, high D, C sharp, and B. The finger positions are the same as what we learned on the D string. And we still line up first finger on the first tape, second finger on the second tape, third finger on the third tape. Those two should be touching. This one, I like to say he's socially distanced from your other two fingers. So that's your first position. We're going to use this position on all different strings. But today, we're going to learn it on the A string. This is page 10 and 11 in your book. And you'll see the nice diagram there. I'm going to keep my hand in rest position and my instrument in rest position so that you can see my fingers for this. So the open string is A, 0 fingers. The next letter is in alphabetical order. So we would have first finger, B, second finger, 1 and 2, C sharp, and 3 fingers, D. Wait a minute. I already have a D. I have an open D. But now I have a high D played with 3 fingers. Now I'll show you plucking those two. I do not have to move those 3 fingers I just set up. And I can go back and forth between high D and low D. This is just like finding the same note an octave apart on the piano. So we already knew we have 2 G's, we have 2 E's, so you knew at some point we were going to have 2 D's as well. So let's go backwards. 3 fingers on the A string. That is your high D. 2 fingers is C sharp. Remember to keep them apart. 1 finger is B. And 0. So that song you heard was actually number 29. And I like to put 29 with 30 and go right back up. A, B, 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 C sharp, C sharp, D, D, D. After that, you're probably going to notice that there are a lot of notes all in a row. And I see that it goes all the way down to my other D. So you need to switch strings in the middle of the song. So number 31 and 32 are based on the D scale. That's every note from D to D. So let's go over that. That's my D string. E is 1. F sharp is 2. G is 3. Now I have to move. A is 0. B is 1. C sharp is 2. High D is 3. In order, that would look like this. Back down too. So let me show you now in playing position. It's a little bit at an angle, but I'll show you. So A string, B, C sharp, high D. High D is 3 fingers, C sharp is 2 fingers, B is 1 finger, and A is open, 0. So hopefully you found that review helpful. If it's new material to you, then we will still go over it in in-person lessons the next time you see me. And I hope you found that helpful.